Hey guys, Dano91 here. Welcome back to episode 42 of my modded survival let's play. Today we are going to be looking into Britannia. So, instead of having all of this stuff on us, we don't really need it. Because, well, we're going into Britannia. So we should have everything I want, I believe. Oh no, I need things like that. And I think that is now everything. So hopefully, yeah, this will reach nice. So what I want to do is I want to go through pretty much all of the Britannia and have a look at pretty much everything. So we know about mystical flowers, we've got the petal apothecary, we've got the pure daisy, we've got the altar, we've got the wand. Terrastil, I believe we do not have, but that is what we are going to be making today. Warp. It seems like the creator of this mod decided to add a weird game mechanic. I don't really know what it does, probably something bad. What's this fourth wall he's talking about? Yeah, I'm not sure what the warp's all about. But, okay. So, yeah, mana pool we've got, mana spreader we've got, sparks, shush. Interesting entities created from combination of raw energy and mana. They have the ability to be placed on top of a few specific mana. That looks quite cool. Some blocks have the ability to harness mana from sparks, but the usage for that seems rather limited right now. I'm really not sure what that does. Okay, I think we'll leave that alone for a bit. Mana detector, that just basically, I think, yeah, emits a redstone pulse whenever it gets hit with a mana burst. Mana distributor. Single mana pull setup is not enough. By placing it adjacent to a few mana pools on its side, when it receives mana through a mana burst, it's equally spread. Ooh, that sounds like something I want. So we need living rock and mana steel ingots. Okay, so what? Oh, we've got too much stuff on this network, haven't we? That's why that doesn't work. Actually, it shouldn't be a problem because we don't really need that. I've just realised. Right. We do have 2 mana steel ingots, although they are going to be used for something else. So I'm going to need to get 2 iron. And I'm going to need some living rock. There we go. And now I need to craft them, which we do have crafting tables. Nice. However, I do need to go and turn these into living steel. There we go. And this might actually help quite a lot with what with these mana pools. So I don't know where I really want to put it. I suppose put it right here. And I think I'm going to get another couple of mana pools. One more actually. So I think it's just living rock, isn't it? Just 5 living rock, I believe. Like that. Yeah, there we go. I keep going in my house because I keep forgetting that I've got this this thing. So let's put that into there. And then we can put that there. And now what I want to do, which I'm going to do off camera, is drain this one into there so I can then move this and I don't lose the mana. Okay, so I've now picked up all of that and we should be good to go. So what I'm going to do is, because this had my alchemy thing underneath it, is I'm going to replace that. And then what we can do is, I'm going to actually take this bauble off because it's kind of annoying me at the minute with that mana tablet. So as you can see, this is pretty much full, that is pretty much full, and this, well, isn't, because I didn't even have 2 of them full. So but that should be good. So let's pick that up. Okay. So for the beacon, let's go and have a look. And I can actually put this back on now. So for the beacon, where is the beacon actually? Items. I don't even know what it's called. Where did I find it actually? There. So I need a beacon on just blocks of stuff. Okay, that seems easy enough. Creating this metal proves not to be a short order. In order to create it, toss blah blah blah. A mana pool must be present nearby, being at least half full. Okay. So we need to go and get our beacon, which I did kill the wither. I can't remember if I did it on camera or not, and I keep forgetting, but I'm going to need to go in here. So we need the nether star, which is there. We're going to need some glass, and can't remember, obsidian, that's it. Right, so I think this is actually the first beacon we've ever made. Boom, nice. And now I'm going to need some blocks of iron, which I've already got, and then I'm going to need a few items, which I also already have. So let's go set this up, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig out this area, and hopefully it will work. Yeah, I'm not too sure because I've never really used Britannia before, so I'm not sure how it's going. So we should just need to chuck one of those onto the top of there, and as you can see it is working away. Unfortunately my bloody ring, there we go, let's try that, and there we go, 1 terasteel ingot, and as you can see it did use quite a lot of mana. Used like what, quarter of it? Yeah, it used quite a lot, but as you can see we now have 2 terasteel ingots, and I believe all we need to do is it a band of mana? Yeah, we just need to put 2 on either side, so let's go do that. And we need to take it off first. Band of aura. Oh, it's a band of aura, not band of mana. And greater band of aura. So equip the ring, and yeah, it's all good. So now we should be getting mana a lot quicker than what we previously were, which is quite nice. It's good for passive mana, and that's actually quite a cool block. Hopefully we get to use that a bit more later on. But as you can see, that is nearly drained. That, yeah, not so much, and that, yeah, that is pretty drained. Now we are going to need eventually some better ways to get some mana. So let's see what we can get, and actually I'm going to go inside for this. So we've got day blooms, ender flames, they were alright. Actually, were they the ones I'm thinking about? No, they're the ones that take lava, but I'm not really that bothered about that. That's TNT, I'm not going to make that. Any food, don't really need that. Hydrangeas, they're the water ones. Cake, I suppose I could get a way to automatically make cake, but meh. Any leaves near the flower? That doesn't seem like a bad idea. Might have to come back to that. Do you know how it's made? passively in any situation the down bloom cannot. So this will work at night, which might be okay to get, but meh. Experience points are a form of magic of sorts. The Rosa Arcana can tap into it and absorb the experience of players on the ground around it, turning it into mana. That might be quite a nice one to go for, purely because the amount of mana we've got is just insane. So I think we will try this. So we're going to need a couple of purple, a couple of pink, lime, and a rune of mana. Ooh. So we're going to need mana pearl and 5 mana still ingots. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And an ender pearl. And then we're going to need some flowers as well. So we're going to need some purple. I think we only need 2. And then we're going to need some of those. And we're going to need 1 of those. I think this is right. We need 1 purple mana petal, 2 pink mana petals. Okay, we can sort that quite easily. So a purple mana petal and 2 pink mana petals. And we just need to make this, which we do on there. Okay, so let me just get these items. 5 and that, and then I believe just hit it with a wand. Oh no, we need living rock, don't we? Do we? Is that what we need? I think that's what we need. Is it? I can't remember how to use this. I used it before and I got confused again. Last but not least, compare it to... Living rock, yeah. Is it because I've got my ring on? Wow. I'm an idiot. The hell was that? Yeah, I'm like the biggest idiot in all of Idiot Town. Oh, that's what I did. I used the ender pearl. Whoops. Still out of range. How did I not even think about that? I just... Oh my god. So let's try again, shall we? There we go. Right. What? It's not doing anything. Oh! Is it because of I took the mana spreader away? Because I've got a feeling it might be. Yes, it was. Okay, I remember now. There we go. There we go. I remembered. Okay. A little bit of derpiness, but we finally got it. So we need that, 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. And that needs to be on here. So 1, 2, 1, and then we need 1 of those, 1 of those, and one of those, I believe. And then we need that. I think that's everything. And we just chuck that onto there. Boom. That is right, isn't it? Don't tell me there's a specific order I've got to put it in. Oh, pedal. I'm just going to, like... Wow. I'm really not having the best day today. Oh well. Derps happen. Fortunately, they happen with me quite a lot. Right, so let's try this again, shall we? So we need one of those, one of those, one of those, that, those, and that. And do we need seeds for this then? I suppose we do, because it is a flower, isn't it? Boom. Sweet. So what this should do is it should eat up the... Where can we put it? We can put it up there, I suppose. And as you can see, it eats all of our experience. So I'm going to go ahead and go and grab a lot of experience from down here. Let's see how many levels we can actually get, shall we? Because we're not really using this at all. There we go, 72 levels. That is going to turn into quite a lot of mana, I believe. That is just, oh my god, that is so powerful. And because we can just make mana whenever we want, that's just making insane amounts of mana. Oh, that is quite nice. So I suppose this is kind of a quicker way to make mana, although it doesn't seem like we're getting too much, but I think that's because it's spread between all three of them. But as you can see, this mana spreader really can't keep up. So now the flower's going to... Wow. So I think getting a few of these might actually be quite useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a few of these off camera, because bloody hell. And I might actually end up changing this setup because of that powering that like too much. Actually, let me break this. I want to see if we put this here, does it put mana directly into there? I don't think it will. I think it needs to put it, yeah, it's trying to put it in the mana spreader. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to have to change the setup a little bit. So, but I will be back once I have made a couple more of these. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and get 5 more of these. Also, I want to get a couple more of these mana spreaders. So what do I need? One of any petal, living wood and gold. Okay. So let's grab some living wood, let's grab some gold, and because we've got like a bunch of these orange petals, let's grab some of these. So I don't know how many I'm going to want, so let's for now just grab 2. And 1, 2. And we need to kind of get a better way of doing this. So I don't really know how I'm going to do it. Because I kind of want I want a couple of these mana spreaders to go to this, unless I did something like this and then went like that. So that's now pointing towards that, and that shouldn't actually be affected by anything. So then we can go back here, put that there, and then we just grab these and just stand by it and just watch the mana go insane. Oh, I've got to be on the same level as them. But as you can see, our mana is just our experience just drops. But yeah, I think I'm going to come up with a better design than this. So what I'll do is I'll come up with a better design off camera, and because I'm getting close to the end, I'll do that as the final thing. Okay, so I'm back, and this is what I've come up with. It's not the best setup, but because I don't have too much Britannia stuff at the minute, this is just working, well, it's working fine. As you can see, I've got 3 separate fields. This one is the day bloom, which feeds into this, which goes into that. I've got that into that, which goes into there. Basically, all of these go into this middle mana pool, and then this mana pool feeds directly into here. I was going to have the mana distributor here, but if I did that, I could only have 1 mana pool that it goes into, because obviously I can't put, the beam won't shoot through these, so kind of need to do that. But yeah, I kind of like this idea where it all goes into a central point and then goes into basically everything. Now the only problem is these mana spreaders, well, they take forever to shoot the beams, and I'm not 100% sure if there's anything better. Mana fluxified, what the hell's that? Bypass mana through state can change from natural, so simply pointing a spreader at the block will have it shoot. Oh, so that's a way to make RF. That's quite interesting. Mana lenses, dying lens, rainbow lens. Not only one can upgrade them with all sorts of materials to create new lens, which can do all sorts of effects. If you're using a non-mana spreader, there needs to be a mana receiving block at the end. Just spreader, just enough sometimes by combining a lens with a slime ball, and possible to unite them into one and keep the effects of both. First lens used determines visual, texture and colour, blah blah blah. Drastically increase the speed at which mana burst travels, but not only does the beam start to lose its mana a lot faster, it can also carry a bit less. So that's not really what we want. Potency will double the amount of mana mana burst can carry, so that's kind of what we want. So the potency lens is kind of what we're looking for. Resistance, significantly increase the amount of time the mana burst can go without starting to lose mana. Meh. Efficiency lens will decrease the amount of time for it takes, but when that happens it does so at a slower rate. Bounce lens, bounce off walls rather than oh, that's quite cool. Gravity lens, world's gravitational pull, thus moving in an arc. Meh. Bore lens, breaks any blocks. Meh. Damages, that's obvious. Make a lens that pass through blocks. In doing so, the time it can stay. Not really useful. Magnetising. Meh. Releases energy in the form of explosion when it collides against something that can't receive mana. Meh. Influence. Nearby dropped items, having them move to the exact So that's basically like a push thing. Kindle, when it hits a block it's set on fire. Ooh, it's quite cool. When it hits a block it can move it. Huh. So I think the one that we want is the where is it? The potency lens, which I think we'll get into next episode, and might actually make this setup a bit better. I'll probably change it again, but you never know. So that's it for this episode. So I want to say thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.